Head to Brevo, log into your account, click Automations on the left sidebar. Hit Create an Automation. Pick Welcome Message from the pre-built templates. Quickly review the trigger. It defaults to when a contact is added to a list, so that's usually perfect. Select or create the welcome email you want to send, and click Activate. That's it. Your welcome email automation is live. New subscribers will start receiving your message automatically the second they hit your list. Now, that's the express setup, and honestly, Brevo makes this so streamlined that you can be done in under 2 minutes. But I want to walk you through each step a little deeper because there are a handful of specific details that will save you a headache later. Stuff I've picked up from running these automations for clients and my own projects. I'll show you exactly where things can trip you up, how to customize the workflow properly, and the one test you absolutely should run before you trust it with real leads. So let's start at the beginning. Open your browser, go to brevo.com and sign in. One thing I always do first, before anything else, is double check the account I'm in. Brevo lets you switch between multiple workspaces, and more than once I've nearly built a whole automation in a client's sandbox instead of their production account. Top right corner, just verify the account name and email. It's a tiny habit that saves massive embarrassment. Once you're on the dashboard, that left sidebar is your home base. You'll see contacts, campaigns, automations, and more. Click Automations. This Automations page shows every workflow you've ever created. Active, paused, and draft. If you're new to the account, it will be empty, and that's fine. But if you've been using Brevo for a while, eyeball the list. I've seen people accidentally create duplicate welcome automations because they forgot an old one was still running. That leads to new subscribers getting 2 welcome emails back to back, which is a terrible first impression. Look for anything named welcome or hitting the same contact list. You can pause or disable old versions right from here. Click that blue Create an Automation button. Brevo will show you the automation template gallery. There are 2 main categories, pre-built automations and custom ones starting from scratch. For a welcome email, always use the pre-built welcome message template. Don't try to build this from zero. The pre-built one gives you the correct event trigger and a ready-made journey structure, a trigger node, an email node, and an end node. It's not only faster, it's already tested for the exact use case. I've watched people spend 20 minutes reinventing exactly this wheel. Just scroll down under pre-built automations and select welcome message. Once you click it, Brevo opens the workflow editor. This is where you'll live for the next few minutes. You'll see 3 connected boxes, a trigger, a send email action, and an end step. The trigger is what kicks everything off. By default, it's set to a contact is added to a list. And for probably 95% of welcome emails, that's exactly what you want. But there's a nuance here. You choose which list. If you've got multiple lists, say newsletter subscribers, paying customers, webinar leads, make sure you select the right one. If you leave it on all lists, somebody who just bought your product might get a generic thanks for subscribing instead of a proper post-purchase sequence. That mismatch can confuse people and feel sloppy. I always point the welcome automation at a specific list like main newsletter or new leads, and I label the automation accordingly so I can see at a glance what it's doing. Now click on the email action box. This is where you select the email. You can either choose an existing template from your Brevo library or create a brand new one right from here. I almost never use an existing generic email for a welcome. It's worth taking 5 extra minutes to craft something fresh that sounds human and feels personal. When you're in the email builder, Brevo lets you insert personalization tags, stuff like contact first name or contact last name. Use the first name tag in the subject line and the greeting. It makes a real difference in open rates. I'll usually put welcome to the crew, contact, first name similar. For the body, keep it concise, who you are, what the subscriber can expect, maybe a link to your best content or a small incentive like a discount code. Don't overload it. And one thing I learned the hard way, always test the fallback. If you don't have a first name for a contact, Brevo will use whatever you set as the default, often just a blank or the word there. Go into the settings, set the default to friend or there, so you never send a weird impersonal line. Now look at the overall workflow settings. You can add delays, send times, and other actions. But for a simple welcome email, resist the urge to complicate it. The timing is immediate by default, and immediate is perfect for a welcome. Some people add a 5-minute delay thinking that feels more natural, but in my experience, instant welcome emails get the highest engagement because the sign-up is still top of mind. Leave it as is unless you have a very specific reason. One more thing before activating. Check the send on weekends setting if it applies. I've had clients whose welcome email included a limited time coupon that expired in 24 hours, and if someone signed up late Friday, they got the email but couldn't use the offer until Monday. If your email contains time-sensitive stuff, you can set the automation to only send during business hours by adding a condition node. But again, for most people, straight through is best. Alright, we're almost there. Do a final review. Look at the trigger, correct list. Check the email content, do all the links work, hit preview and see how it renders on mobile. Brevo's preview tool lets you toggle between desktop and mobile views. More than half your subscribers will read on a phone, so if your images look blown out or your button is too small to tap, fix it now. When you're satisfied, click Activate in the top right corner. It turns from a toggle into a green active status. Now here's the step nobody should skip. Test it. Create a test contact. I usually use a Gmail plus alias like mynameplusTest@gmail.com and add that contact manually to the list you selected for the trigger. Wait a minute, see if the email lands in the inbox or the promotions tab. Check that all the personalization fields populate. Once it looks good, delete that test contact so they don't mess up your metrics. I can't tell you how many times testing caught a broken merge tag or a missing image that would have gone live to hundreds of people. Once everything passes, your automation runs on autopilot. Every new subscriber gets that same warm, consistent welcome. You save time, build trust instantly, and set the tone for the whole relationship. While you're in the automations list, I'd name yours something obvious like welcome new subscribers so you can spot it quickly 6 months from now. And then mark your calendar to revisit this automation in a month. Check the open and click rates. If they drop, refresh the email copy or update your offer. Automation isn't set and forget forever, it's set and optimize. So that's the whole thing. You've now got a fully functioning welcome email automation in Brevo. Go ahead and test it, tweak your welcome message until it feels right, and enjoy watching those first impressions turn into lasting engagement. If you ever need to pause it, just click the green toggle and you're back in control. Good luck, and I'll catch you in the next one.